It is January 2nd, and there's already been a Rolex price increase for the year. Some of the price increases are relatively modest, some of them are exponential. Let's talk about it. Now, as far as I can tell, price increases are happening across every line in the Rolex catalog. Some of the price increases are greater than others, some are around a 2% price increase, while others are as high as 5.4%. But it seems to be every line across the brand altogether. I won't have time to cover every single watch. I'll put up a chart right now of all the price increases I've been able to track and their percentage value. But in this video, I'll be highlighting the increases that are particularly interesting to me. Starting with my all-time favorite Rolex, the GMT Master II, and I think some of the most interesting price increases have happened to this model. So the BLNR, or the Batman, and the BLRO, or the Pepsi, on the Oyster bracelet have seen a 2.2% price increase from £9,150 to £9,350, so a £200 price difference, which isn't all that much. It isn't an earth-shattering amount. But hey, I'm never happy to pay £250 more. £250 is a really nice dinner date with my husband. But I think it is with the precious metal that we're seeing the biggest price increases. Looking at the GMT Master II GRNR, so the new two-tone grey-black, these have increased 5.4% from £13,850 to £14,600. That is a difference of £750. Ouch. As someone who truly loves the GRNR, seeing it jump up nearly £1,000, it hurts my soul. Okay, last update we've seen happen in the GMT Master II family is for the first time ever, it is hitting a 5-digit, in pounds sterling, a 5-digit price tag. The green-black left-hand drive is now retailing for £10,000 on the Jubilee, which I gotta say, I find really surprising. I thought if any model was gonna hit this price point, it would be the Pepsi. I think maybe it has to do with the case shape of the left-hand drive being backwards, so Rolex doesn't have the power in numbers as much as they do with the normal GMT case. So that's my best guess on why this one is priced the way that it is. But yeah, big day for the GMT Master II line. Moving on, looking at the Submariner Date. Now the green stainless steel Submariner Date has had a 3.8% increase from £9,100 to £9,450. I can't give exact numbers on the stainless steel black dial and the Submariner No Date because I don't have their pre-increase prices, but I would assume it is about the same with a 2 to 4% increase. Keeping on Rolex dive watches, the SeDweller stainless steel has had a 4.4% increase, and the DeepSea has had a big move as well from £11,950 to £12,450, representing a 4.2% increase. Let's talk about the Explorer now. I feel like this line has been having a bit of a tough time lately with the introduction of the two-tone and how poorly that model has performed, but there have been some very interesting price increases within this family. So looking at the 36mm stainless steel, this was £6,100 and it is now £6,300. So a £200 price difference, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that is 3.2%. The more interesting thing with the Explorers is the two-tone variation, which is now north of £10,000. So this model was £9,900, but it is now £10,350, representing a 4.5% increase. I don't know, I kind of like this model. It was slowly melting my cold heart, but more than £10,000. I don't know. I don't think I like it that much. Okay, last model I want to highlight is the Daytona. Now, I don't have full details on what these costed before the price increase, because I'm a dumb poopy brain. I know when I bought my stainless steel Daytona in June 2020, it was £10,500, I believe, but it has seen a few price increases since then. But the stainless steel model, whether it's black or white, now retails for £13,200, and that number feels insane to me. If you randomly asked me what this model retailed for, I would have guessed 11,500-ish, but 13,200. Ooh. A watch I do have the actual percentage increase for is the two-tone Daytona. So the yellow gold two-tone 126503 was £16,400 in 2023, but it is now £17,300, representing a 5.5% increase, which is absolutely insane. In conclusion, the overall vibe I'm getting from the price increases is stainless steel seems to be having a 2 to 4% price increase, and anything with precious metal, two-tone, or full precious metal seems to be closer to 4 to 5%. Now, I'm a frugal person. I never like seeing price increases of any kind, even if it's only a couple £100, which is relatively small for the overall price of a Rolex. But this is sadly just a part of the reality of loving luxury watches. I feel like in 2024, at least here in the UK, we're not going to see much of a difference in housing interest rates or the cost of living that we're all experiencing right now, which just means a little bit more, or quite a bit more, of people's disposable income doesn't get to go towards watches or other things like that. It goes towards interest rates, paying your heating, all this not fun stuff. So I think more people might have to be saying no to luxury watches, which means availability will probably be just that little bit better, at least here in the UK. I imagine more people are going to be getting the call from the AD, which is exciting, and hopefully you'll be able to get that watch. I know for me, I've got a small and very specific list that I'm hoping to get some of these watches in 2024. I hope you all had a gorgeous Christmas, gorgeous New Year's. I'm sorry this topic has to be my first video back for 2024, but I have more exciting stuff for this week. I wanted my first video back to be a NOMOS video, which I'm working on right now, and my Sunday video is going to be a Rolex Explorer video, so watch this space. Exciting stuff ahead. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's thank the gorgeous, fabulous, wonderful Pope tier patrons. Right, hello. This is the part of the video where we thank the gorgeous, fabulous, amazing Pope tier patrons. Patrons, I owe you a giant apology. I'm sorry you guys didn't get early access on this one. It's just these, quick ones that you want to get out nice and quick. I don't give early access for, but you will have early access for my NOMOS and my Explorer video coming up very, very soon. Pope tier patrons are the best people ever. All tier patrons are the best, but special shout out at the end of every video to the Pope tier patrons. Right. Thanks everyone.